these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Antetokounmpo. Prince against Banchero. Prince misses. Fast break, here they come. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here, oh my, what a play.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now, here's Suggs. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts one up from 19. Carter pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Banchero. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Suggs. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wagner has screen on Prince. Out to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard scanning the floor. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And the rejection by Giannis. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said, we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wagner finds Carter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Fires the 3. Wagner outside. Carter on the wing. Banchero outside. Second chance shot. And he makes good on the layup. Banchero's got 6 points.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Lillard from outside sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Suggs against Jackson. Banchero is screened for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Here's Lillard, and there's the drive. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And that one's good. Suggs. He's got 8.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. From beyond the arc, hits it from 3-point range. Here's Jackson. He has yet to score. Giannis outside. Lets the 3 fly. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Suggs, and the rejection by Jackson. Giannis with it, picked up by Banchero, and Antetokounmpo. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lillard against Wagner. Carter kicks to Banchero. It's Wagner atop the key. 5 to shoot. Banchero against Prince. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league. Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody. Oh, what a dunk!
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Suggs looking around. Banchero outside. Wagner a screen on Prince. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. Goes up on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That could be a problem for you.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee on D. Here's Banchero. He's got 10 to the inside. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
and they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And he makes that one.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Suggs with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson to stop the run. And it's Carter missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Wagner against Lillard. Get the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Out to Carter. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson passes to Lillard. Giannis against Carter. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Franz Wagner. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Anthony kicks to Black. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Magic.
Coming onto the floor for your
41 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Tavius Caldwell-Pope.
Here's Black, covered by Lillard. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Black.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lillard outside. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. And now Orlando on the break. Lopez with the steal. Lillard attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
All free throws good from Lillard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Good if it goes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bucks on. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, also Black out there, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Up top, Porter. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 3. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Porter with it. Working on Black. Offensive rebound. Sims. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Black, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. For 3, Portis sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Here's Black, guarded by Porter. Pass to De Silva. Going inside, softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Portis. The kick out to Porter. Shoots from the elbow. Sims. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Isaac driving inside. Count that bucket. Isaac's got his second bucket. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
To the left wing. Batazzi the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to De Silva. 4 on the clock. Pulls it up. That shot off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And Kuzma slams it in.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
Here's Black, guarded by Porter. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. A rebound by the Bucks. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Trent against Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Here's Sims. Second shot opportunity. Outside Portis. Here's Trent. Sinks that one from the post. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside Portis. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to De Silva. Launches a 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Here's Black, guarded by Porter. Here's De Silva. Here's Vitadze. He takes it in. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black, guarded by Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. First free throw is good. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks leading by 10. Lillard outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo outside for Jackson. Shoots over Wagner. Bank shot, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Black, guarded by Prince. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard outside. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Here's Ben Carroll. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Lillard, right side. Money from the wing. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
With the drive. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Black.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's deflected. Here's Jackson for the
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Wagner from long range. The offensive rebound. Pass to Black. Wagner on the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lillard from outside. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 11. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Prince. The tray. That doesn't go either for Wagner. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Giannis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. And it's the Magic's ball. Wagner from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Jackson with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Here's Suggs. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, left side. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Banchero. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Carter against Cunningham. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Stewart. Thompson attacks.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Suggs with the bucket.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Inside, Carter. The Pistons clear it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Durant. Here's Cunningham. Back to Durant. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Durant.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Durant.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Durant did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Detroit now. Hits the trifecta. Ivy's got 5 points.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Suggs surveys the D. Will it go? Driving inside. And it's good on the lay-in. 9 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Cunningham. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Carter.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's Wagner missing. The Pistons lead by 3. Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Ivy, defended by Wagner. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Here's Cunningham. Orlando making their last shot. Durant with it. Thompson outside. by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Stewart outside. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Pistons on top, leading by a point. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Cunningham looking it over. And Detroit another 3.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the inside. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 4-point game. Stewart, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Cunningham passes to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Stewart's got 5. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Just a strong drive right there from Banchero. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on Suggs. Cunningham with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Magic trail by 8. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-4 run. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Bankero. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Bankero outside. Got a hand on it.
Bud Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And stolen by Suggs. Carter, the pass to Suggs. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Ivy. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night. 5 ticks left to play in the second quarter. Wagner with a steal. And so it's Detroit leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Anthony. Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And he's a strong man. Isaac's so physical getting to the bucket.
Out to Harris. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Pistons lead by 6. The Magic shooting it at 52%. Takes it inside. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Beasley for 3. Orlando with the rebound. And he's going for the oop here. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. The layup off target. They're running. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his first points in this one.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Beasley against Anthony. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Beasley misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brett, it needs to start on the defensive end.
And that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Harris outside. It's hauled in by Isaac.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Batase for the lead. He's off on that one.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Isaac. Banked it in off the glass. Isaac's got his second basket of the game.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Here's Harris. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Out to the wing. Black passes to Isaac. Here's Black, covered by Schroeder. Ball stolen. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Anthony against Beasley. Harris, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Batase. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.102 left in the third. Black. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Beasley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Pass to Isaac. Anthony with it. Batase down low, guarded by Reed. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Pistons trail by 4. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley outside. Harris, a screen on Anthony. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
All right, Magic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 4. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center position. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Over Suggs. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets a floater go. And Wagner with the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Pass to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Suggs outside. From 12 feet. Second shot opportunity. Wagner inside. Working on Thompson. Nice D from Thompson. Pistons trail by 4. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Wagner against Cunningham. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Ivy. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Suggs. Ooh, a beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Caldwell Pope against Ivy. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered closely to the paint. Here's Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Thompson outside. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the slam. Dunks to finish it off.
That's the way to finish. KCP with a show of force at the rim.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Wagner. Cunningham outside. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 8. Here's Suggs. On the wing, Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Thompson. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Caldwell Pope with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Duran against Banchero. And here's Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. That's good from Suggs.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
They need this. And the layup by Cunningham. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Banchero. Caldwell Pope against Ivy.
Ivy. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both. Here's Thompson with the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Magic ball.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Thursday evening. To you, 2K Sports presents the end. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt there will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Cunningham with it. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Jackson passes to Giannis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off the shot. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Lopez with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Lillard. And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got his second best.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork, then continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. They throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
The kick out to Lopez. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Stewart passes to Thompson. Stolen by Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo, driving in. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Cunningham for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Jackson dishes to Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's good, but hold on, the officials really want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
And so it's Milwaukee, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Stolen by Prince. Outside Jackson. Top of the key. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Another shot. Pass to Stewart. Drills it from outside. Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Cunningham for 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Prince. Cunningham against Prince. Cunningham's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Driving. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Lopez sets a screen for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Here's Lopez outside Jackson. Into the lane, and Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Ivy on the wing, covered by Lillard. Thompson passes to Duren. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Duren, no good. Bucks leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 10. Thompson surveying the floor. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over the setup and the slam by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Duren with the screen on Jackson. Pass to Duren. Stolen by Jackson. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
For that half-court shot, drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Kevin Porter. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center position. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Holland, shoots over Kuzma. Holland, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Here's Schroeder, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Schroeder against Porter. And he drives in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and the trip to the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Ito Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And that one drops for him. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Cloak loose. Harris inside, working on Portis. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his first 2 points.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
Nobody near Schroeder. Buries it from three-point range. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Pistons trail by 16. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Harris a screen on Porter. Beasley outside. Trent outside. Shoots over Holland. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. No good from Beasley.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot. Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Harris a screen on Porter. Schroeder kicks to Harris. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 20. Fast break, Milwaukee, and it's blocked. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pull-up jumper. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Porter against Schroeder. Ring shot on the way. Porter, no luck. Harris outside. Tries the spin move. And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Reed at the center filling out the middle.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Harris misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
For the three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Schroeder's got 12 points here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harris with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Beasley. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
It's Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Reed with the steal. Harris outside. Pass to Reed. Schroeder outside. Porter with the steal. Kuzma outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pistons trailed by 18. Throws it up high and stolen by Portis. Porter kicks to Trent. Fires away from outside. Holland with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Kuzma outside. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Trent against Beasley. To the inside. Holland. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Trying to end the drought, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Kuzma kicks to Porter. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Shoots over Holland. Porter, no luck. Here's Holland, guarded by Porter. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 16-point lead. Kuzma with the screen for Porter. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now here's Beasley. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center position. A nice shot by Lillard.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Here's Suggs. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Off target from the baseline. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson can't get it to go. And Carroll left side. Caldwell-Pope against Lillard. Fires the 3. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Suggs. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Banchero. The teardrop. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
Pass to Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, BA.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Suggs against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Lopez, the screen on Suggs. Inside. Stolen by Carter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. In transition. For three, here's Lillard. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
And Carroll with a screen on Jackson. Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Puts it up from 15. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Ben Carroll's gotten his second bucket on the night. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Carroll no good. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo drives in. And Giannis with the dunk.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Brian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Ben Carroll. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Caldwell Pope for 3.
You know, with the length he has, it is very hard to get a clean look at the rim over Lopez. He's an excellent rim protector.
Over Suggs. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Jackson. Lopez has got his second basket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Prince. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Suggs with it. Jackson in his pocket. Lopez with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Milwaukee leading by 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Floats one. Antetokounmpo.
Nice stop that time by Ben Carroll. Excellent anticipation. Was there to contest.
Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. And he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And so here is Orlando after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs outside Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Lopez. Suggs against Lillard. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Suggs, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Wagner with a steal. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Back to Suggs. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Lillard against Suggs. Lillard right side. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Suggs. Give him 8. Van Carroll with a screen on Jackson. The kick out to Banchero. Good if it goes. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at point guard. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Isaac outside. They set the pick. Here's Black. Sends it home from three-point land. Black's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. That shot, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
For the tie, Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Portis for 3. Drains the triple. Portis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Out to Anthony. Here's De Silva. Pure from three-point range.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Porter. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to De Silva. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Portis outside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Sims. It's rebounded by Batadze. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Black for the lead. That shot off. The Bucks shooting a fantastic 57%. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Batadze. The Magic have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Greg, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
For the lead. He drops it from range. Black's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Outside Porter. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice move. Pass to Sims. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Portis. Isaac gets a hand on it.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
De Silva. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Trent outside. Drills it from deep. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Black passes to Batadze. Another miss by Orlando. Kuzma outside. Outside Porter. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And Suggs, here we go. Pass to Banchero. From downtown, Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Lillard with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wagner. Prince against Wagner. Fires it. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Banchero. Jackson against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. That one goes. Count it.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall. For Orlando, they've got just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Prince. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Lillard. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Nails it from 3. Carter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coaches
taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Dane goes in. Pass to Lopez. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Carter with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile score.
And that one's good. Lillard.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Wagner. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter here. He was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Damian Lillard picks one up.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Bucks trail by 8. Jackson with it. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. It's Suggs with a drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
For three, here's Lillard, the offensive rebound. Tries again. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Milwaukee foul. Jackson. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. For three, here's Lillard. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. And it's the Magic with the ball. So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some... On paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero for the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center position. Here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Misses in close. Cunningham against Suggs. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy finds Duran. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. The long distance three is buried. Cunningham's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Pistons. And Frank, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, where you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Here's Cunningham. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Thompson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Here's Duran. Oh, that was huge!
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Suggs looking around. Caldwell Pope outside. Ivy against Wagner. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Duran with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Ivy passes to Duran.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
There's Wagner with the three. He can't get that one to fall. The Pistons leading. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Back to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From downtown, offensive rebound. Ivy on the wing. Thompson outside. Orlando grabs the miss. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope against Ivy. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Detroit basketball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Suggs against Cunningham. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Pass to Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Cunningham against Suggs. They need this one. The shot by Thompson, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Thompson against Wagner. Thompson passes to Stewart. Now here's Duran. And he banks in the layup. Duran's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the lob to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Cade Cunningham's confidence from there is growing with every shot.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Pass to Wagner. No good there. Great defense that time from Duran. Stewart with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Suggs. Back to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And it's Carter penetrating. Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Pass to Banchero. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Banchero's got 8.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Thompson. Rolls it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Wagner. Now Suggs.
2 minutes remaining.
And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Carter. Blocked again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball.
.157 left in the first half. And it's Suggs missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Cunningham for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
So fast of foot, on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. And that counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Pass to Duren. And it's all evened up. Duren's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
And that one drops. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And it's Suggs missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Rumble! They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Orlando trailing here. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Black, also Anthony out there. And it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. From about 16, Beasley with the rebound. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now here is Harris. Defense is right there.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris.
And Harris drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Black. Off on the layup. Detroit leading by 3. Swiped away. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. And it's Isaac getting it to go. Isaac's got his first basket.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backcourt, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Beasley against Anthony. Beasley outside. Harris outside. From past the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The shot's good from Bitadze. And the Magic lead by 1.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Black the pass to Bitadze. Out to Anthony. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Anthony's got his first points of the night. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Harris a screen on Anthony. Beasley the pass to Harris. Reed a screen. Harris's shot is off. Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Knocks it loose. Reed with the steal. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Here's Holland. Still without a basket. Just 4 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Here's Black, covered by Beasley. Isaac against Harris. And the basket by Isaac.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Schroeder. Black grabs the board. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Ron Holland.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
And both free throws good for Isaac. 1:07 left to play in the third. Beasley with a clean look. And again, it's the Pistons from deep. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Black, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Drives to the hoop. That one goes in, and the Magic lead by 1.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Schroeder dishes to Reed. Schroeder, left side. Now Reed. Nothing on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Black. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 1. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Out left to the wing, inside. And Duren slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wagner.
Such a selfless guy. Caldwell Pope's focus on the floor is on the team's success.
The kick out to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Kicks it out to Banchero. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Here's Thompson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Cunningham looking it over. Down low. And stolen by Wagner. Ivy against Caldwell Pope. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Banchero, a screen on Ivy. And there's Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And the Magic lead by 2. Detroit's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's Wagner atop the key. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Out to Carter. Pass to Suggs. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Durant. Back to Stewart. Cunningham sets a screen for Stewart. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
.122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero, a screen on Ivy. Takes it out to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Clock at 4. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit. The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Cunningham inside. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Durant. Oh!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Places one from 3.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession lead.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Detroit with it. Stewart with the screen on Suggs. Here's Cunningham. Money!
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs with the ball. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Sports for another edition of it. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game. Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Cunningham against Jackson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Jackson can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Cunningham against Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a good look. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Now here's Lillard. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here's Cunningham outside. Fires in the triple. Cunningham's got 5 points.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Lillard against Thompson. Lillard passes to Prince. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. And no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Cunningham passes to Duren. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. And here they come. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez from deep three-point land. Here's Jackson. Lillard outside. From outside the arc.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A deep 3. Doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
What's simple? Rebounding made all the difference.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. That shot off the mark. Good D by Duren. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Thompson. Drives to the hole. Okay!
Oh, my gosh.
The athleticism of Thompson is showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside. The Pistons have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Lillard. Duren with a screen on Lillard. Cunningham has the open look. They get it again. Stewart, a screen on Lillard. Cunningham against Lillard. Soft touch there as Cunningham floats it in.
Man, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Cunningham looking it over. 46 seconds left in the second period.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Now here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
On the wing, Ivy. No good from outside. It could go. Can't hit that one. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got Kevin Porter, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center position. Now here's Trent. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Bucks lead by 8. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter. Trent outside. And Reed pulls it down.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Beasley pass to Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your Pistons.
That one's off.
Reed. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Porter. Still no points. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Here's Schroeder. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Schroeder. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Beasley against Trent. And he's going for the lob!
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Schroeder. Good on the shot. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Porter in the post, covered by Schroeder. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Schroeder.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. On the break. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Detroit. Now Reed. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And here's Schroeder outside. Porter pulls it in.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Porter against Schroeder. The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Here's Holland, and the layup falls. Holland's gotten his first basket of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
They set the pick. Here's Porter. Yep, count it. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
Schroeder against Porter. Harris, a screen on Porter. Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good off the glass. Schroeder's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Porter in the post, covered by Schroeder. Portis outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Sims. The kick out to Kuzma. Harris against Trent. Second chance effort. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Kuzma. Yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And here's Harris outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Thompson. Oh, big dunk right over Lopez.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Lopez, the screen on Thompson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Cunningham. And he lobs it up to the rim. Just 5 to shoot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
They grab their own miss. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Let's go with a 3. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Ivy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard looking around. Lopez, the screen on Thompson. The runner drops for Lillard. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Stewart. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Good D by Duren. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 13. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And here's Milwaukee now. The drive by Lillard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. He goes up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Lillard up top. Ivy defends. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the 3 ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
Good on both. Pistons trail by 11. Thompson left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Thompson against Lillard. The 3 from Prince. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bucks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
It's both from the stripe.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 11-point game. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez, the screen on Ivy. Here's Lillard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Cunningham against Jackson. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They have to feel good about this performance. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant